comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle, what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed and cover up your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus.
Hi, I'm Kathy Sipe, and I'm here on behalf of the Exeter Lions Club, and we're here hosting the 2007 Exeter Santa Claus Parade.
It's going to be a great day today. It's a little bit cool outside here, but we will prevail. We expect a wonderful parade. There's a great lineup, and as always, the Exeter Lions Club, the Exeter BIA, they are sponsoring this event for you. I'm Pete Armstrong, and as I say, we're going to start here, and we'll give you a review of what's happening on the street.
We're in Exeter. We're about to see Exeter Parade. It's nice and crisp day, cold. It's not totally green. We had some snow, and the parade is just shaping up. Well, needless to say, folks, I'd like the camera to pan over the folks. There's a lot of beautiful folks out to this parade, and everybody is looking towards some decent fun today. It will be an awesome day, to say the least. We hear the noise of the sirens. That could only mean one thing. It is beginning. Okay. As the parade is making its way to the corner here where we are, I'd like to talk to some more children. And I see somebody here. There's a reindeer I want to talk to. Hang on a second. This is special. We have us a reindeer. Hi.
Hi,
Where are you from?
Exeter.
Exeter. You're a reindeer today.
Yes.
What's your name?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. You got somebody else here with you?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay. And who else? You got lots of friends here. All these guys. Well. Cousins. Well, you're a large family. You looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah.
How about the last float? You know what's on the last float?
Santa.
You got it. Santa going to be good to you this year?
Probably.
Probably. Have you been good?
No.
Oh, no. You better make things right. You talk to Mommy and Daddy, make things right. Santa still has time to do stuff for you, you know that? Good stuff. Okay, who's this?
My cousin Brody.
Hi, Cousin Brody. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, all right. Can you shake hands with me? Give me a big five. Big five. That's it. Good. Tell me, you've been good today? I mean, you've been good this year? Okay, you're looking forward to Santa doing something nice for you?
Yes.
Good boy. All right.
He's our presents.
Give you presents. What are you looking forward to? What kind of presents do you want? Tell me something quickly.
A toy. Thomas toy.
Okay. What would you like for Christmas, girls? Huh? Surely you know what you want. Santa's listening. Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know?
A big car.
Oh, really? Good.
iPod.
Oh, really? Okay. You know, Santa's listening. You never can tell. Okay? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all the time we have. And now we go to the parade.
Here's the beginning of our 2007 Santa Claus Parade. The police are setting the pace, in with the fire department.
Yes, in behind we have the, looks to be the chief's van and then the emergency van. And we keep the fire department to the front. They like the front. It isn't just the show place, but if there's an emergency out there, these fellas have to go, and that's exactly where we want them being, heading down the road. So fire departments you'll usually see at the first of the parade, and that's the reason for it. Get up and get out if the need arises.
We have a great fire department, Peter, if you're so sure.
22 fellas, and then they have some recruits. They're always training that way. Haven't been a firefighter. There's a lot of these fellas. They can be up dressed out the door in less than a minute. So they say some sleep with their socks on.
I can believe that. We had one over one night playing cards, and he was up before I even heard the alarm go off.
So you see, that's the new municipality of South here, and they call it a telesquirt. It's a ladder with a nozzle on the top. Great item for downtown. We need it for the downtown core, and when you get into the elevator fires and such out in the countryside, that's where the big equipment comes in. We're very fortunate to have good equipment and a very strong force.
And they go out and go into any house under any circumstance to rescue people. They're just awesome.
Oh, it looks like coming up next here we have, and it appears to be Carol Mitchell. So we have Carol Mitchell on the left there, giving the wave.
She's driving a car, I think, from here in Motor Products. Nice car, eh, Peter?
Every man should have one.
Or woman.
Yes, absolutely. So there we are, Carol Mitchell.
There's our new Christmas decorations, Peter. There's a shooting star.
Firecracker, they're not lit up. Maybe next year we'll have them lit up midday.
There was a lot of people out on the streets. A lot of families.
A lot of families, a lot of folks coming and visiting the town, coming into the town that way. Bringing the kids, lots of kids, that's what it's all about. It's for the children.
No, Peter, I love Santa Claus too. I can hardly wait till the end because
You like the presents.
I love Santa.
Carol always happy, always
Isn't
with a smile.
She is.
Much happier when she's giving money away.
Now we have our mayor of South Huron, Ken O, and our deputy mayor, George Robertson.
George is at the helm. Ken's doing the waving. And yes,
They're happy too.
two of your elected officials.
And Greg McClinchy, he's a member of Parliament, and he's helping Paul Steckley because he couldn't come out today.
Next we have the Seaforth District Band. Common band that we're very fortunate. Seaforth keeps bringing their band over to South Huron again.
I don't know how they play and walk and in the cold and try to keep warm. They do a great job. Now I think it's Don Papple's truck, and he's with the Exeter Scouts and Cubs.
Actually, yep, and there's some beavers on there too.
Beavers?
George Finch, he's on the top doing the waves, but yes, Scouts, great leaders, great leadership, and I think the kids just love it. Truck looks good.
And they learn how to camp. I know about a month ago they were out at the Starlight Theater watching a movie, and they camped for the night.
I would imagine the older ones, they likely do a bit of camping in the winter also. It gives them some achievements.
I think so.
So next we have the White Wonder, a formidable part of the town of Exeter, now all a part of South Huron. Actually, they say there's quite a few white squirrels out around Credit and in the other areas, so I guess it's growing itself outward also.
And he's very happy, White Wonder is. We have Huron Motor Products. And they're on the back of their float, you'll see Go and Play there and Win and Wish event. So they have some kind of a promotion going on right now.
Lots of promotions this time of year with the vehicles. We have a good lineup of vehicles in the parade from what we saw on the preliminaries. Here we have the Exeter Villa. They brought folks out, and we really hope they're going to get to stop at the end of the parade there and watch as the parade goes by and get some fulfillment out of that.
Yes, I think that's why they're in at the beginning, and it's so great that Murphy Bus Lines pick them up and that they can be a part of the parade.
Here's a highlight for the kids. Little kids and I guess us big kids too. The little cars. Everybody loves little cars. Shriners, always coming to the parades, always giving local support.
They're the Mocha London Roadrunners from London. And these, they really have their cars really fixed up. And there's a half a car in there, a whole car that was made into a half.
There we see them waving. Happy to be here.
And they certainly have fun. My favorite one is Grandpa. He's going to be coming up soon in the golf cart. Grandpa just couldn't go quite as fast as the younger man out here.
That car sort of reminds me of you. Always happy and always smiling.
Thanks, Peter. You're right, though. Everybody just loves their claps and just thinks that they're wonderful.
Different groups of the Mochas. Some have the little motorcycles, some have the larger motorcycles, and this group here has the cars. But it doesn't matter what it is for the kids. The kids just love it.
There comes Grandpa in the golf cart.
I think he's more of a blocker. He's keeping them from getting ran over from the next truck.
I never thought of that. That could be Peter. Oops, there he's stopping.
Handing out goodies, is he?
We picked up something off the road.
And the next one is the South Huron Masonic District and the Star. Again, great folks that help the community and sponsor a lot of items within the municipality of South Huron.
They have a slogan that's called Follow the Star. We still have those Mocha Roadrunners. It was definitely cold on Saturday.
There was a cutting wind on Main Street. There wasn't any amount of snow in the air, but there was a cutting wind coming down that Main Street that for you folks watching the show here on your television, sitting in your living room, lazy boy chair with the fireplace on, you're getting her first hand, but you're missing out on the cold and the hot chocolate. As we say, the Masonic Hall.
They're toasty warm. And now we have the Murphy's Special Need Bus. It goes around and picks up the children that need extra help, and there's usually somebody on the bus with them, an adult, a trained professional.
Well, and not just that, they get the school children back and forth, and that takes a load off of parents. And Mitchell Legion Band, again, another group that has stuck with South Huron and the Exeter Christmas Parade for many, many years.
You're right. How did that man up there, he's playing his horn without any gloves on? He's got to be just freezing.
Willpower.
Loves his job.
McDonald's restaurants, by the look of the emblem on the back of the vehicle.
Okay, and who are the characters? Come on, name the characters, Peter.
Sorry, but that's up to the children. I leave the characters to the children.
We have the Hamburglar, and there's Birdie.
Birdie?
Birdie, right there.
Good.
Birdie. And Hamburglar's over on the side.
Oh, yep, recognize him.
Yeah.
Actually, we will be, I believe, is going to be looking at some expansion up at McDonald's to put more seating area in, and more people be able to go in and sit where it's warm.
A very positive for Exeter and the South Huron area. Dykstra's Trucking has the Exeter Public School, home of the Eagles. And Peter, they won the prize for the best school, best decorated float for the school.
Excellent, excellent. It's good to have the kids participate. It gives them, well, it starts them off right. When they become older, and sometimes the older kids question being in, but you start them off right, and they love it too.
Yep, and the thing that I was really pleased with is the principal's out there with him. He drove from London to be in the Exeter parade to be with his students, and I think that's excellent.
Cold doesn't bother the kids. They're all happy.
They're very happy.
And we have some nice horses there. They're all decked out.
For Christmas.
All for Christmas.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is the movie gallery. So, yes, they're watching TV there, Peter.
Yep. Sitting on the couch watching the big TV.
Yeah, the movie gallery at the north end of Exeter.
again, it's great. It's great that the companies, the stores, the schools, churches, they all get involved at Christmas time. One thing about it, the Christmas parade is always a success.
It is, and it's a wonderful way to promote your business. Very economical, and it gets out and it reaches the people.
And as you see, they're all handing out treats. Can't beat getting treats.
Oh, my grandson, he had a real bag full of candy when he was done after the parade. We now have the dance techniques. Patty Wegg's group, she's from Clinton, and she has a group in Wingham, in Clinton, and in Exeter.
Following that, here we have Hanson's Independent Grocer. We have, this was quite the thing here. They're working with the Blue Water Tug of War. They sponsor the Tug of War team at a lot of its events. So all your handsome reindeer fellas there, that's your Tug of War team out of Blue Water.
What a great idea, what they did. And they actually won the best business float. They have a Christmas tree made out of milk crates. But what a neat idea to have the Blue Water team be pulling their float. And Hanson's Independent is sponsoring that team. They're going to Sweden in September of 2008.
Well, there's no doubt they'll do us proud, and if they're going to Sweden, they'll have to take over some memorabilia again too to take with them. Here we have Huron Tractor. This will be a favorite with a lot of the kids. The town kids, farm kids, it will make no difference. When it comes to tractors and toy tractors, they all love them.
And nothing runs like a deer.
Nothing runs like a deer. Snow blowers, tractors, lawnmowers.
They have clothes and hats and coats, and John Deere just really promotes themselves.
One more big boy toy.
Do you have a John Deere?
I don't have a John Deere, sorry.
Here.
Hensel District Co-op.
Yeah.
And again, this is a common float. Always happy to have them down.
And what kind of a horse is that, Peter?
It's a four-legged horse.
No, it's a Halflinger.
There you go, folks. You've heard it firsthand from the cowgirl here.
It's always great to see horses in the parade.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Many, many years. Again, you'll see the rodeo float later on. It usually has horses on it. We'll see what they have this year. Oh, we got a lot of green here. Green has to be Country Corners. Country Corners, again, the green with the Arctic Cat. Your rental needs, you got equipment needs. Boy, Country Corners, they can usually get you fixed up. Again, they're here, they're sponsoring the community, and they're in the parade. Happy to have them.
And that little fellow that's riding that sled up there, his name is Top Cat. And I think he's
TC.
having fun at the parade.
I think that fella's having fun at the parade. I think there's a few more in behind, some big kids having fun at the parade. There they are handing out treats. Can't beat handing out treats. Lots of treats get handed out.
Everybody likes a big toy. Everybody has toys anymore.
Yeah.
They keep us busy after work.
There you go. The young ladies love toys too.
And they have them decorated up great. They go to so much work every year of decorating the floats. A lot of detail.
No shortage of energy at Christmas time.
No, and
must
that's
be, and I think a little bit. You get the cooler weather. Now there's a lot of planning goes into this, but you get that cold, frosty morning, and that just gives you the whole zip that Christmas is coming. So there we see him.
Oh,
another
there's bubbles
vehicle.
coming out of the hot tub.
Bubbles out of the hot
Bubbles
tub.
out of the hot tub.
Let's just see if there's anybody in that hot tub. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, look at there. Handing you a treat.
Candies. Lovely.
A lot of equipment, a lot of float there.
I wonder if there's something in all those presents that are wrapped up.
Well, I imagine they're simply going back
Don't
to the
tell me
shelf.
that they're an empty box.
No, I
There's
wouldn't
got to be
do that.
something in
The
them.
spirit. It's the spirit of Christmas. You should be happy with an empty box at Christmas, and it's the spirit that counts.
That's right.
Now I know what I'll get you for Christmas.
An empty box?
Yep.
The Beach, 104.9. Light hits for Ontario's west coast. And I think, Peter, they've only been, in operation for a month? A little over a month now?
A couple of months. They
Yeah.
were down, and at the economic unit we had at the rec center, the beach was there, and that was Christy Varley. She is one of the announcers for the beach.
She
Local
is
girl.
Local girl. First thing in the morning, get up and listen.
Here we have the Relou Child Care Center. The building is, of course, it's right beside the rec center there. Super. It's full. Lots of kids there. It is one of the best things that this community's ever done.
No, it is. It's needed and it's well used and well maintained. We're very lucky to have the Relou Center.
We're really lucky to have a company out of, as close as we are to London. You know, sometimes you wonder about the positives and negatives, but there's a true positive. We have a company out of London who is the early child care learning. So they came to town and we're very fortunate. Adult day services from down at the hospital.
And they support healthy living for our senior residents. We just have everything in this community, Peter.
We're fortunate.
Very fortunate. This is the Clinton and District Christian School. Inspiring education. And it's great that all the schools participate in the parade. It gets the kids involved and starts them at an early age
Yeah.
so that they can continue to volunteer and be active in their community.
They're happy. They're happy being a part of it. Kids are always happy being a part of something. Just got to give them a chance. And we have the OPP. Saw the vehicle in front setting the pace, and here's a little bit of good old advertising for the OPP. Vehicle's still white.
It is so. And we're lucky to have them as well.
Right behind it, we have the community-oriented policing. And again, the volunteer group.
The Crime Stoppers.
Lots of items on that, in the back of that truck.
And here we now have Vincent's Farm Equipment. Machinery.
Looks like we're going over to the Big Red.
Big Red.
Yep,
Which make a tractor would that be, Peter?
have to be Case, I would
Good
think.
boy. You passed that one.
So again, we have great support from the community. There we have small toys and the little elves, and then we come in with the big equipment. Some of these tractors, if you look inside there, you'll see the odd little person in there waving out. That's
they're-
always exciting to see.
And they're happy being in there waiting. They love being on a big tractor.
It's about 1 degree outside as you see the band, and inside it's toasty. Now there's again the Godrich Lake Town Band putting some tunes to keep the spirit up.
I just love bands in parade.
Really need that. You need the bands. The music is always good, and CDs are good, but you know what? When you see all the people sitting there playing the instruments in the cold, puts a whole different aspect to
It
a
does.
parade.
The music's just awesome. It's so uplifting.
Now there you go. You figure as cold as that is, you're playing the keys and whatever.
They do a good job for how the parade is 50 minutes long. So they're doing an excellent job. I see. Oh, the Grand Bend Winter Carnival.
Yep.
It's sponsored by the Rotary Club, and it's going to be held February 9th, 2008.
They went with the covered wagon theme on that. They got her decked out.
I've never been to the Winter Carnival, have you, Peter?
As close as it has been, you need to go to the winter. There's a happy
Oh,
man.
there's
Look at
a
that.
happy
A
man.
happy
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Must be a happy Rotarian.
Must be.
And there we have Rotary Club.
I think this one's the Exeter Figure Skating Club.
Big bushy tree there. Well, as soon as we get in behind that tree, we try to, it's nice when the folks can go ahead and have their sign on the front of the truck. It lets you have a little bit of time to sort out who's who. But from that, as soon as we get past that tree, we're going to just know exactly. And I think you're likely right.
I think I am.
We're going to take your word for it. The outfits. Yes, it is.
Yep, it's the Exeter Figure Skating Club, and this year they're hoping the Futures competition on March 2008 at the Rec Center. And I understand that that's a big competition.
It looks like we have a bunch of gold medals there, too. And behind that, Exeter Ringette. Something I never knew about Ringette. Took a niece to Ringette once, and I kept saying, hit 'em, hit 'em. You're not allowed to hit in Ringette.
No.
Sorry, but I'm used to boys. But there we have the Ringette. Again, another good sports-oriented team. And it's great that we have the parent support that keeps these teams up and going.
That's right. They're looking a little cold.
I was going to say, look at
think-
those rosy red cheeks.
Yes, she
As the
looks a little
parade,
cold, but she's still waving.
as the parade goes on, the cheeks will get redder.
Yeah. And Ironwood Golf.
Ironwood Golf Course.
And Michelle Hodgett's driving that cart, and she's also in charge of all the ringette, so she's a
take a-
busy girl.
Take a look at that cart. That cart has nice chrome mag wheels on it. Eric Campbell Motors.
There's a nice car, Peter, that red
Ford
one.
Thunderbird. Ford Thunderbird.
Oh.
And
They're so shiny. My vehicle doesn't shine like that anymore.
just got to go up, write a check, and buy a new one. They'll
You do
polish,
that.
They'll polish it before you take it off the lot.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
that,
there we
Peter.
are. Aurora Business. Technology Solutions.
Just a fairly new business outside of Exeter, run by Anthony Wilkinson. So if you need website development or support, he's there to help. It's great to see young people starting up businesses.
There we have it. Looks like Barry Tiemann. He's driving for Shoppers Drug Mart. And we'll, in a delivery van, where there's always lots of people handing out treats with Shoppers Drug Mart.
For sure. Says their gifts made easy at Shoppers Drug Mart. Dean Boyle, Huron Patient Transfer Services.
Happy gentleman there. I think they got a couple vehicles coming in here.
Yeah, you're right.
And that has, with all the healthcare needs and such that communities have gone through, we're very lucky having services like this. You're not just always, ambulances try to be quick and fast, but sometimes there's just the need to get somewhere. These folks will take you.
And they do take excellent care of the people. I've heard many wonderful comments.
Do you ever ride in one?
No, and I really don't want to, Peter.
There we are. Happy Wave. And now there's a big Christmas gift. That's just what everybody should have, is that Christmas morning you get up, look out your front door, and the wife bought you a present like that. We take a look, and that's Haskett's Funeral Home, Lucan and Exeter.
And you're celebrating 125 years in business. That's a real accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment.
And there they all are, waving.
And they support, they're supporting South here and here, and they support down Lucan too. So it's quite a venture.
No, you can ask Bill and Colin for anything and to do anything, and they're just wonderful. Like I said, Peter, we're so lucky. We have everything here.
South Huron Hospital Foundation.
And there we go again. We have a wonderful hospital.
Sometimes it takes the foundations to get those extras that you really do want and wish you had.
Yeah.
And that's where community support comes in. And you're seeing that by the fundraising efforts
Oh, yeah.
that are now going on for the hospital renovations.
And we're just about there.
It's coming
Just about there.
close.
Yeah, the
Well,
people.
1,000,003.
Yeah.
We'll need to get up to 1,000,006. So
We should be very proud of ourselves for what they've done.
maybe they'll be likely get a receipt if you took some money in before year end that you got sitting in the bank.
For sure. Rick Frayne has a whole herd of reindeers coming.
We got a red nose on the first car.
Yeah.
So yes, Exeter Toyota. Exeter Toyota of the north end of town here. They're all decked out, antlers and red noses, and again, great supporter of the community.
The car dealerships bring in a lot of people into our area for shopping and that when they buy their vehicle and then they have to come back and get it maintained and they're out shopping and eating. So it's really great to have a lot of car dealerships.
You're not suggesting they slow them up so they shop downtown. It's not a bad
Sure.
idea, but
Sure. Well, no, they do. They send them uptown.
we have home hardware, and lots of home hardware bags there. They're handing out the goodie bags.
I didn't get a goodie bag, did you?
You maybe weren't a goodie girl.
Well, that could be. We gotta be getting close. Do you think we're getting close to Santa Claus coming? I'm just gonna be so excited, Peter, when Santa comes.
I think the way they were lined up down Huron Street and every other street down there is that this has to be one of the largest parades that we have had. And there is floats in here that, quite frankly, I have never ever seen before, and that just goes to show the enthusiasm of South Huron. South Huron High School band. Again, they're in the cold weather playing their tunes. A lot of time a little bit livelier than some of the other bands.
And the teacher up there, they're all over. Like, they do a good job. Like, any promotion you want, they're out and playing in the community. I know they were to the States back in the spring. They took the band down there. So we're getting good advertising.
Lots of
with having-
blankets. Somebody did well on blankets there.
Yeah. No, we get lots of advertising from our school for our area when they go out and are representing us.
A lot of these, this float here, I am sure it's maybe gone past, but Mobile Home Express, Donnie Haynes, again, putting his vehicles there for the people to use, the community people to use. We're ever so fortunate to have Don and his family pulling trailers to participate. We have Hoffman's Patient Care, another patient care service that is here at our disposal. Just have to, when you need to be somewhere and go somewhere, pick up the phone and give one of them a call and they'll be showing up.
There's little Santa Claus. Isn't he sweet? All decked out.
No beard.
No beard. Oh, they forgot his beard.
We'll call him an elf.
He's a little elf. He's cute as a button.
He is cute.
That's nice to see all ages participate. Because he's maybe only 6 or 8 months old. He's not very old, that little elf. From Dashwood. We've had them from all over, I think.
They are.
The
People
folks.
there are no boundaries when it comes to Christmas.
Centralia and Huron Park Lions participating.
A lot of support there, a lot of investment into the community through Lions. Doesn't matter whether it's the Exeter Lions or Centralia, Huron Park Lions. They're all out there for the people.
They're servicing us very well. They're always got great projects that they're working on. Again, a lot of happy faces, Peter.
Sitting around the Christmas table.
Was there a turkey on the table?
Didn't see a turkey.
Oh, no. Plum pudding? A box of chocolates? Anything to do with Christmas? There gotta be something on their table, Pete.
They're just happy keeping their hands warm. As you see, you got Canadian flag, Lions flag, American flag. It's very universal.
For sure.
Steve Toll and his wife, I believe, yes. And they have the nice little mini cars there that they have and sport vehicles. There we are. Look at that. Look at that little black job there. Now,
Yeah.
wouldn't you like that to be next year's parade? You can get one of those.
Just booting around town. We have Big Ritz, used to be known as RSD Authentics, owned and operated by the Bogarts. A wonderful store. They opened up a new store, and they just amazing how it's done on the inside.
D&D Glass, again, another group that we see down, but they keep changing their floats. They don't stick to one item and keep bringing her back. They change it around.
And D&D's from Vanastra, Ontario. Look at that Santa. He's just got the little wiggles on.
Well, you can, and he's a plastic one too. I guess you're allowed to have an extra Santa maybe if you're plastic, but we have one Santa in the parade. One's enough. There is only the one. So again,
Ho,
here
ho,
we
ho.
have.
You been a good boy, Peter?
I'm always a good boy.
Santa going to be good to you? He's going to bring you something?
Yeah, right.
Nice.
An empty box.
An empty box. Well, we
Look at-
talked about empty
There
boxes.
you go. Now
I love
there's some
that.
people that aren't going to be too cold.
Oh.
They get cold, you lean forward. You got your chimney with your real fire there, and once you get done the fire, you jump out. You come back to the next float. Hartman's hot tubs. Jump in the tub, and away you go. You'll be warm and toasty.
They wrap that up. Maybe you'll get one for Christmas, a hot tub.
Been there, done that. Had a hot tub.
Didn't you like it, Peter?
Life goes on. I grew
Life
up.
goes on, yes. You
You're
grow
right.
in and out of toys, don't
Happy
you?
people. Happy people.
Ann and Eugene Hartman, they sang last night at the lighting of the park, McNaughton Park last night. Did a great job.
Now this one here.
The
I'll let
Exeter-
you announce this.
The Exeter Lioness Club, which I'm a part of, and they're collecting food for the Huron County Christmas Bureau and clothing. Of course, you can give it any time at the Exeter United Church, but they're making your job easy to bring it out to the parade and put it on their float. And again, the Exeter Lioness Club do a lot for the community. They're right now raising funds to revitalize Victoria Park.
And as you said, Christmas Bureau. It's at the Exeter United Church, and I heard after this Sunday, getting into about December the 1st maybe, you can take your product down to the church and leave it there. Blue Water Recycling. Got the blue trucks and we got the green trucks. This one here, it's got all the advertising on it. It shows you what you can and can't do. Blue Water Recycling, helping to keep our landfill with a considerably longer life in it, and that is a huge asset that way. So as long as these folks keep doing the good work, we're going to have a landfill to put in all the rest of the items.
That's right, Petey, and again, we're so lucky to have Blue Water in our area. Canadian Tire, the foundation for families, helping families when they need it most. Again, a lot of these big companies now are coming in, and if something happens, they're helping within their community, which is great to see.
And they have 2 or 3 vehicles, maybe 4 in here. Again, it's a corporate effort. They can say what they want about small town, but you get the owners. When the owners get involved and want to be a part of the community, there's no doubt they bring in that big transport truck. They got their collector vehicle here that's running, and it's just looking as sharp as could be.
That's about back in your time, isn't it,
It
Peter?
is back in my time. I would
Yeah,
like
I don't
to be
remember
back there.
that. I don't remember a vehicle looking like that. Oh, we have a smart car.
We've gone from the old to the newest of the new and the energy efficient. So a smart car that way, and again, Canadian Tire, pulling the bubble.
For sure. Tested and proven products from Canadian Tire. They also have your Jump Start program, which helps kids in financial need so that they can participate in organized sports. The Dancepirations, they're from Clinton as well,
They are too.
aren't they?
They're all
cute?
decked out, black
Yeah.
and silver.
Yeah.
And I must say, there's a couple of very good-looking young ladies in there. On the far side, I have a niece, and in the second back row, is right there is her sister. So smiling, happy, red cheeks.
And they're having fun.
They're having fun.
I hope they have the hot chocolate ready for them when they get to the arena.
Well, maybe the red cheeks are from all the effort they're doing in dancing
Well,
while we're just sitting here.
That could be. Let's grow in guiding. Exeter Sparks, Brownies, Guides, and Pathfinders. Again, another wonderful organization that teaches kids about the outdoors.
Well, and it's a good life starting skill too. You get into your guides, your cubs, your scouts. You learn to just deal with people, and it's great for kids. Ellison Travel, they're here with the snowman. Again, you want to get south or catch a plane, whatever. You don't want to play on the internet. You just call Ellison Travel, and they will take care of you. No problem whatsoever.
I think he prefers you not to play on the internet, to
That
come
would
to
be-
him,
Yes.
and then he takes all the responsibility for your vacation. Exeter Chrysler and Jeep, owned by Matt and Janet Clark. Again, another, a lot of nice looking cars there. And it's nice that it's not snowing or raining or sleeting so that the tops can be down.
And behind, yes, all bowed. Can see through them.
I guess they're the 2008 models right now.
Wonder how many people are going to have something like that sitting in their laneway Christmas morning.
I don't know. Maybe you will, Peter.
Here's a whole lot of enthusiasm here. Look at that. There we have our Junior D Hawks. The mascot hawk on the side here.
Hawkeye is his name.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Good.
And this Friday night, they will be November the 30th. It's their teddy bear toss. So come on out and watch the game and bring a teddy bear, and you get to toss it on the ice.
Now, is that after the first goal?
No, I think they do
Intermission.
it. I think they do it in between periods now.
Exeter Christian Reformed Church.
And they
Now-
won the best religious float.
And I do believe, yes, we do have a calf on that
Yeah.
float.
Such an imagination that all these people have.
And I can tell they hosted a breakfast. The youth came around door to door, let you know they're having a great breakfast, and they're raising funds to go back down to New Orleans.
Oh, really? To help out down there?
Yep, the kids are going to head to New Orleans.
Star Taxi. One of our taxi services in Exeter. And HB Designs, residential, commercial, and agriculture, project management.
Dave Moore Fuels. 2 trucks. We have the big truck and the little truck. We're starting off. Now there's a real collector's item. I heard they just got that truck finished up this year and all retrofitted. So, and then following in behind here is the conventional large petroleum truck. Again, Dave Moore Fuels. They support the community extremely well.
So what was the age of that, the older truck, Peter? Do you know? Approximate?
Sorry, wasn't
Sorry.
there. I haven't got that.
You haven't got that?
When it's in for next year,
We'll have to
we'll
ask
look
that.
up the age and we'll
Yeah.
have it for you. Folks, stay tuned. Next year, we're going to have the age of that truck.
For all of us that can't guess what years. The
Ted-
petrol teddy's coming in behind there. Isn't that the petrol teddy? There he is.
Petro Teddy.
Yeah, that's what we called him.
Okay, fine. Big brothers and big sisters.
And it's being hauled by Premium Transportation from Hay, Ontario,
Yeah,
the trucking company.
I believe that should be Craig Swartz and Trooper's truck. I believe. I think there's a CS on the side of that. I believe that is likely Craig's. And yes, Premium Trucking. Located out of Huron Park in the industrial area and putting up a brand new building down where the old A&K used to be. So we're very happy to see Premium.
And Big Brothers and Big Sisters of South Huron won the best organization afloat. And it's the Christmas morning.
Very good.
They're all in their
Presents are
pajamas.
out.
Yep, and they've got their pajamas on.
It's great that there is the ability to have mentors for for children to have a mentor to help them out just on those odd days if they need so, and to get away. And I'm sure with the parents, sometimes they just need to get away too.
I think so.
Precious Blood School, another school float.
They all go to so much work putting these floats together. Oh, this is Curves. That's the Curves float there in the front, where women go and work out.
Did we jump ahead by, maybe I jumped ahead by one here. I guess I was looking in behind the float. Yes, the Curves float was first. It had its fitness equipment on it. Here we have the students from Precious Blood.
And again, they are very enthusiastic. They all got smiles, waves,
Yep.
and energy to burn. There's some more presents for me, Peter. And don't tell me the boxes are empty.
They're not empty. Those ones are full.
Oh, I think we're getting really close to Santa coming. I'm sure we're getting close to
Now
Santa coming.
there's a happy fella. He's driving a tractor. He's not having to walk.
Oh, join the Trivet Anglican Church Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. Another Exeter Chrysler Jeep truck, big truck. Now, Peter, you're talking about this one. You know a lot about this.
Exeter Rodeo. That's some of the participants, and not just participants. A lot of them are committee members there. We'll have, I know Wendy Lang is on the far side. And so, yes, participation. And following behind is the chuck wagon. A little different this year. Usually we have the horses, a team of horses on the front, but for this year things changed a little somewhat. And there's new sponsors. It will be the Dodge Rodeo again this year. We're part of the Dodge Rodeo circuit,
Great.
giving huge support by Dodge and Alberta Premium. Huron Tractor, I shouldn't say, John Deere. Huron Tractor being the John Deere dealership, we're getting excellent support out of them. They are a corporate sponsor also.
So don't forget to save. Reserve August the 9th and 10th, 2008.
Second weekend in August.
Yep.
If you run into a leap year, it's the second weekend of August.
And this one is the Berkeley Family Restaurant. Advertising on the little buggy, and there's a donkey. I haven't seen a donkey in years.
No comment.
Well, you know, I've seen two-legged donkeys, but not four-legged donkeys.
Okay, so Exeter Lions. Here we have our Exeter Lions, the sponsors of the parade. They put it all on. They take the guests back, and they get fed and watered back
Peter,
in the hall.
look what's coming.
Oh, look what's coming.
Look what's
Here you are,
coming.
kids.
Here
This
we
is
are.
it, the big ho, ho, ho. We have Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming. He's got his reindeer on the rooftop.
Yeah, and he's being driven in by consolidated signs from Crediton. There he is. Look at him.
Did you say consolidated?
Did I said consultated.
Consolidated signs.
That's their Santa Claus.
Yes,
Hey.
there you have Santa Claus. He's giving the waves, the ho-hos. For all you kids at home and all you big kids at heart. It's, there he is, North Pole. Flew in for the afternoon. Now that was one great Santa Claus parade. That was one long Santa Claus parade.
And cold.
It was cold. We thank all those participants who came out. You put your floats in, you put an investment into our community. You know, you'll reap the rewards. You can just feel the reward you reap. Just your heart's got to feel good when you participate like that.
You're so right, Peter, and we're so lucky to live in Exeter, South Huron, because we have everything that any community would possibly want.
Well, we're fortunate. We are
Very
very fortunate.
fortunate.
We're fortunate with the people. We're fortunate with those who come to visit. And for you folks out there watching this today, it was a great parade. We hope you enjoyed it. and we will be back next year. We might, we may not. They may
We not get
have it.
asked again.
They may not ask us
might
again.
want us, but anyways, the parade will be there. There'll be a 2008 Christmas
There
parade.
will be a 2008 Christmas parade. I don't
With
think
or
there's a
without
question.
Peter and I, right?
With or without. So
Each other. Yeah,
thank
so
you,
great.
thank you for tuning in. You were a very nice co-hostess.
Thanks, Peter. I like you too.
Anyways, we do thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the parade. We've enjoyed hosting the parade for you, and we will see you next year.
For sure. Bye.
Bye.